that's pretty much it.
My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beacon.
Okay, so the next split is my top of tower split.
Follow the left.
You'll see that
Like this.
there was a route before where you
No.
did fish
All of you.
at the beginning of Forbidden Jungle, but we don't do that anymore since this is faster most of the time. So first of all, you just want to come in here, uppercut that first scout fly. Then you want to hit the cows in. For cows, you want to make sure that you're in control of these cows. Like, you don't want to punch as often, but make sure that like you have control of the cows. So it's not about speed when you first start, it's about control. And trust me, you'll be nearly as fast if you barely punch the cows anyway. There you go. And just know that, you know, if you're on the left of a cow, then the cow will go right, depending on how much left you are of the cow. So just keep that in mind. I usually start from the left of those orbs, just because routing, I guess. Okay, so usually you would ground pound down here, but we're not going to do that since this is faster. Gonna skip over this scout fly. You don't need all 3 orbs right here. You can miss that one. You'll come back. Oops. Okay. Nothing too weird there. Really, I'm gonna like stop mostly for just tricks. Okay. Well. A lot of the movement stuff just comes over time. Also, I roll over to the right where the orbs are, purposefully. So that when you get that cell, you don't have to go and pick up both orb puddles. You don't have to go both to the left and the right. So I landed over here to the left, and I get the cell, then I go to the right. And you'll see me a lot, like, I roll into mirrors because they're more accessible for some reason than if you just run and spin into it. I don't know why that's the case, but I found that I can access them faster when I roll into them. And then when you look into a mirror, when you activate the mirror, you want to mash triangle so the cutscene comes out faster. The cutscene becomes a lot faster when you do that. And also don't roll jump too close to this because there's a cutscene. So yeah, don't roll jump too close or you activate a 7-second cutscene, I think it is. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but make sure you get those 2 orbs. I've seen people miss those too. And that's where you split for that. I usually run to the front of this elevator. It doesn't always work, but you get like a bad camera sometimes. Like the camera will just spin all the way around. And you'll get like, you won't be able to see Jack for a while. I just run to the front of that elevator to try and prevent that, but I can't always prevent it. Like, it still sometimes happens. You can't really do anything about it. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward stuff. I don't think there's anything important that I'm missing so far. Because Hundo is a compilation of just a bunch of little things that you have to know about this. So it's important that I go over those little things to improve your time little by little. But a bunch of little things add up to a lot. So this is definitely going to help out. Also, as for what I just did there on that, so when I damage myself on the spiky enemy, there's three different types of, well, three different types of bites, I guess. There's quick bite, which means as soon as you kill the spiky dude, the plant boss will become vulnerable as soon as you kill him. The other one is just regular bite skip, and after a second of killing that spiky dude, the plant boss will reveal himself and you can hit him. And then there's no bite skip at all, which means it takes a few seconds, maybe like 3 or 4 seconds for the plant boss to reveal himself. In fact, he'll bite down if you don't get bite skip at all. He'll bite down once and then he'll reveal himself. So right there I just got the regular bite skip, so you can go back and look at that. And for plant boss, however many spiky enemies there are is how many times the plant boss is going to bite down. So there's 3 spiky dudes, that's 2 bites, and then 3 bites, that's how you know you're fine. And then right here, you just want to jump on top of his head 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, grab the blue eco, come back, jump on him a 5th time, and then grab the cell. Oh, really lost? Okay. I probably should turn that off. Okay. Actually, yeah, let me turn that off right now. Actually, that's probably going to take too much time. I'll just leave it for now. Okay. So you just want to spin and grab all these orbs. So this is when I said that you would come back to this orb. If you're fast enough, you'll have blue eco for this orb, and you can just roll kind of past it, and it'll grab it by itself. So I like to uppercut here. Like I said, I like to roll into mirrors because it makes them somehow more accessible. Mash triangle after you activate the mirror. Mash triangle. Like I said, I'm not going to go over like a lot of movement, but this is, I think, your first boosted. You can spin here if you want, like, as you're falling you can spin. It's faster if you just take the damage, if you have more than 1 health, of course, because you don't want to die. So if you if you fall, You can double tap triangle, of course, and then you'll be upright. And you just talk to fishermen by mashing circle, and then that'd be a split.
Monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fisherman. And now they're gobbling up my catch. No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better?
And so,
Open up river fish with a
a couple things to note about fish. In two categories, 100% and low eco. Of course, this being 100%. We have what's called manipulated fish. And so, more likely than not, you're going to have a pretty darn good fish. But also there's a chance that you don't get a good fish. And what I mean by that is there are fish come in phases, right? So after the fourth phase, if you have more than 145, your fish is considered better than average. And so this is the first phase coming up. So I've already got 3 big fish. This puts me at 30, which is really good. See, I just got a 5, 6 fish in a row. It might not be like this good, but it's gonna be good, something like this. You know? Chat's probably going insane, because I got 6 freaking big fish in a row. So this is the third phase right now, and I already have 123 out of third phase, which is absolutely insane. And this is why we do fish at the end of Forbidden Jungle rather than the beginning, because we won't get fish like this. And so at the end of fourth phase, the average is 145, and I had 197. And I finished during the beginning of eel phase. So yeah, that's manipulated fish for you. Most likely you're going to finish an eel phase. And that's why we do this route. Okay, so from here, I ground pound on this, the third to last platform, and just ledge grab this. You can either do that or ground pound on the second to last one and just not ledge grab. But I just do this. It's probably faster, who knows. I roll into that. Mash triangle. Then, as soon as the cutscene comes out, you want to save and load. Usually on the first file. I like to make my runs on first file because when you save the game, you don't want to move down to a different file and save the game, since that loses time. Not too much time, but, you know, still loses time. Could be the difference between a 2-hour time and a 1:59:59. Who knows? So yeah, you want to save and load the game, as so. And it'll put you in Sandover. And you just go straight to boat.